So is it a chesty? Is it a chest protector? Is it a chest and arms? Or is it an arms and chest, as they call it here at Vaughn? I'm at the Vaughn factory with Jay and Connor, and we're going to answer that question. And yeah, we're going to look at their awesome chest protectors too. Welcome back to Goalie Training Pro TV. Maria here. I am an exercise physiologist. I specialize in off-ice training for hockey goalies, which means I help you win more games with fewer injuries. But today we are talking all about chest protectors at the Vaughn factory. This is where the magic happens, as they say. And we're going to start off by chatting about the SLR3 versus the V10. So can you go through kind of what the differences are and who is this one good for and who is this one good for?
Absolutely. So we've got the SLR3 Pro Carbon here. We basically have a chest protector that is the best of all worlds. We have three ways to wear this chest protector. We have the ability to tuck the chest protector in. We have the ability to half tuck the chest protector in with the segmentation of the way the belly's designed, so we can have the rib portion out and we can have the whole chest protector out. The goaltender likes to wear the chest protector generally one of two ways, tucked in or out. But with this chest protector, we have the ability to do it all. We found that some of our European pros were kind of going half tuck, and it kind of led to the design to be the best of all worlds. So
yeah, that's kind of a new one for probably just in the last year or so. I've heard like half tuck, and it's like, there's a half tuck? That's a good idea.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So then how about this one?
So V10 is more or less strictly designed to kind of be tucked out of the chest and arm. I mean, you obviously can. We do a really good job at a full body wrap with both of these chest and arms. But if you do want to tuck in, you can. But this chest and arm is more or less favored to the outside of the pants.
So is that just personal preference, or is that because it's going to give you a bigger profile, or?
You know what? It's majority personal preference. I mean, some guys will argue that they can flare the outside of the chest and arm if they wear it outside.
Yeah.
But to be quite honest with you, it's personal preference.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that left pad is what kept it out.
So this is a Pro Carbon, which would be a top end chest protector. What about goalies that maybe don't need that level of protection? What's the difference between the Pro Carbon and the Pro? Tell me a little bit about the different levels.
yeah, it's a great question. So obviously Pro Carbon chest protectors have carbon reinforced areas in the chest protector that create a little bit more rigidity and protection, as well as lightness and weight. And as we get into our what we call our Pro chest protectors, non-carbon, we're using similar or the same foams, HD foams throughout. It has similar level protection, just without carbon. So when you're talking V10, the V10 will be the same shape, will have very much the same arms, it just will not have carbon. It's still a very protective unit. We definitely see men's league, or I would say AA players and down, getting into that chest protector. And quite honestly, a AAA goaltender, a junior, tier 2 junior A goaltender could wear that chest protector, but again, just does not have the carbon and is just slightly less protective, but still protective enough. And the same goes for SLR family, no carbon, tons of HD in there, tons of protection. And I think the biggest thing to call out about both chest protectors is just the mobility that they have. And that's kind of where we win.
Yeah.
Is mobility, out of the box, guys skate with it, girls skate with it, and they like it immediately because they can move.
Yeah. Can we maybe see if you have like a mini version there that I could try on? We could chat a little bit about how to size it when you're going into the hockey shop to give it a go.
We can, absolutely. Maybe we'll throw the medium on just because it's
Absolutely.
this is a large, and it's definitely going to be a bit on the larger side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be.
But that's okay.
Yeah, that would be a little bit. So yeah, we'll kind of go through like if you're in the shop and you're trying it on, what should you be looking for?
Yeah, so common questions that we're going to have any dealer and any employee that is knowledgeable in the goalie department is going to have is, are you a tucker or are you not a tucker?
Yeah.
And two things, obviously neck to end of belly in terms of that length and arm length. So where are we in terms of when you get in your stance, is the stomach and the bottom portion coming up and pushing the chest protector up on you when your pants and your jock or Jill are on? Or is it okay? Is that bottom belly portion in a happy place for you, or does it need to be up, higher, or down lower if it's too short?
Yeah.
And then arm length, obviously we're trying to find that happy place to wear our glove and our blocker, where we're not getting interference with the forearm protection. And with adjustability, it can be moved, but also we can custom order chest protectors, a large body with medium arms or a medium body with small arms, and dial the fit in.
Yeah.
Those are really, you know, in a nutshell, kind of what we're after. So this on you is obviously a little bit big.
Yeah.
We might be able to get you into a small body, and if the small arms work, then we might be able to dial you in that way. We could even shorten the arms a little bit more.
Yeah.
Even call them slightly extra small arms.
Yeah.
On a custom level, and we can dial you in. This is a bit big. You look big in it, but I think if we went to a small and dialed in the arm length, you would be good.
Yeah. Yeah, it actually feels pretty comfortable, and it, like, my arms can move like so well around my shoulders. Like
mobility
I feel
is a
nothing.
great thing that like, we really do a great job on.
Yeah.
Alex Nedeljkovic, watch this.
And just to kind of touch on another differences between the two for fitting. So like Jay was saying, the small arms, medium body type of thing.
Yeah.
With the SLR unit, we do have snaps on here.
Oh yeah.
So you do have snaps on there.
that's
So if
cool.
you do get a medium body, you'll have the medium arm. But then if you want more or less your
You just
blocker or
cinch
your
it up.
glove hand to be different lengths,
Oh,
you can
yeah.
snap that up.
Oh, that's really cool.
That's definitely a common thing that I deal with on the pro level. Some guys want one glove length or blocker
Yeah.
length to be longer or shorter than the other.
Oh, that's
So
a really
these
cool
snaps
idea.
play a really big role in that.
And is that just on the SLR?
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. On the V10, there is a bungee lace, much like
Yeah.
a toe bungee on a skate,
Yeah.
where it is obviously tied in, and if we need it to go longer, we give that bungee lace a little bit of slack.
Yeah. What other things can you do, like for a custom chest protector? What other sort of things can you adjust other than arms or the body size? What else can you get
Sure.
into?
So again, with full custom units, I deal with a lot of the European pros over there, and they have bonkers chest and arm specs. So for example, they'll have like a second shoulder cap in here.
Okay.
So instead of this smaller portion here to kind of get the upper bicep,
Yeah.
they'll put another full shoulder cap in there.
Okay.
Okay, they'll put more protection and or plastic in these shoulders. Now these are all adjustable, Velcro. So that's one aspect where you can actually adjust left and right, up and down
Yeah.
type of deal. But they'll add some more cushion and stuff in there. They'll change the arm floaters.
Yeah.
Okay, so like this SLR one, where it has the oval cap.
Yeah.
Either from SLR or V10, they'll swap vice
Oh,
versa
yeah,
if they
okay.
want.
Yeah.
And then stuff like this, where you have this flat shoulder floater here.
Yeah.
They'll swap to maybe like a V10 where it has some roundness at the
Yeah.
top rather than
Yeah.
just being kind of square cut off.
Yeah.
Suspender straps is one that seems to be pretty common.
Yeah.
So this suspension strap's on the front.
Yeah.
This one's kind of tucked in underneath here,
Oh yeah.
so you can kind of put it in
Oh
underneath.
yeah, I see that.
So some guys like it to be underneath where they want to go through
Yeah.
the unit like this, and some guys would rather just have it over top on
Yeah.
top of the shoulder unit.
Yeah.
I think too, from a custom perspective, the stock, as we've talked about multiple times, like the stock recipe is actually pretty solid.
Phenomenal.
And I would say that retail junior level, U Sport level, will beef up the forearms and the biceps with LD,
Yeah.
which is a simple mod, and you've got kind of bomb-proof bicep forearm protection. The rest, the body is typically zero issues, but if someone does want to beef it up, but not beef it up too much, we'll put a little bit of LD bicep forearm on both left and right, and usually that does the trick.
That's the trick.
Yeah.
And you know what? I have some guys who wear it that way, and some who wear stock. So some want to feel shots,
Yeah.
and some don't want to feel
For sure.
shots.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So the SLR3 gives some more options in terms of tucking, untucking, half tuck, that kind of thing. It's going to be a little squarer in the shoulders, caps. This one's going to be really more for people who want to wear untucked, but you could tuck the whole
Correct.
thing in if you wanted
Yep.
to. And then it's got a little bit rounder
Yep.
silhouette.
I would totally agree with that.
yeah, and you've got adjustability with Velcro in terms of making yourself wider, as we just showed.
Yeah.
And then here we have basically we got adjustability right here, so we
Oh,
can
yeah.
move it in, out, wherever we
Oh,
want.
yeah.
So the Velcro would then move from here to here if we want to move those
Right.
shoulder floaters in. And then if you want to look bigger, make your silhouette larger,
That's
you would
pretty
move it to the outside.
Yeah.
So when I wear this chest protector, I have them on the outside.
Yeah.
I want to look big. I'm a bigger goalie. Depending on the goalie and what their needs are, that's kind of how we dial that in. And that to me is a quick, amazing design where we've got two great options.
Well, it's super quick, and I think it depends sometimes. Like, I don't know, you guys know about it, but I feel like my neck is shorter or something, and so then my mask, and I hate it when my mask is hitting, so being able to maybe move that out a little wider, if that's
100%.
something,
Right.
that makes a huge
You got it.
difference.
That is
Yeah.
the difference for sure.
Yeah, and a lot of that has to boil down to strapping. So for instance, the way that you're doing these on the back.
Yeah,
So if you're wearing them loose, you're gonna get that like sag kind of thing, where
Yeah.
the front kind of likes to dip down a
Yeah.
little bit. So a lot of it kind of boils down to how tight and loose you do these back straps as well.
Yeah.
In regards to where your shoulder's gonna sit, how the chest plate's gonna sit, and then where your arms and everything are gonna go. So one big thing that we, Jay, myself, really like to urge people is when we do fittings and stuff like that, is we really like to dial in these straps
Yeah.
and then make sure that they're wearing the chest and arm properly first.
Yeah.
And then at that point we can distinguish if you're a V10 or an SLR kind of guy.
Yeah.
Or girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome.
See Kemper with his elbow. Just got a piece of that puck. What a save.
So then, I don't think I realized when I first started playing how important the integration between the pants and the chest protector was. I just kind of thought
Yep.
like, oh, I've got a chest protector that I like, and here's some pants, and but it makes a big difference. So Jay, what have you got? Before we get talking about pants, let's settle this thing once and for all. Is it called a chesty, a chest protector, a chest and arms, or is it called arms and chest the way Vaughn has it on their website? What say you? Drop it in the comments below. Boys, what do you say?
Chest and arm.
Chest and arm.
So there we go. We got 2 votes for chest and arm. Let's see who wins this debate. I'm a chesty kind of gal. That didn't come out right, did it? No, it did not.
Yeah, so I've got the SLR3 Pro Carbon, and this is what we would call our roomier or baggier fitting pant to accommodate tucking. So we talked about SLR3 being a more tuckable chest protector, whether you're tucking, half tucking, or not tucking, but you would have more room with this particular pant to tuck. It does have an internal belt, so for the non-tucker, still a usable
I'm
pant
gonna show that.
with the internal belt. Those of us who tuck would typically remove this internal belt and then have that option to tuck fully or half tuck. And then obviously with being the wider, more roomier pant, we typically take up a little more of the net.
Yeah.
That's not to say that the non-tucker or the chest protector, the goaltender likes to wear the chest protector out, can still wear this pant.
Yeah.
Because they have the luxury of the internal belt and they will still look big wearing this pant.
Yeah.
So we've got small goaltenders wearing this pant and we've got big goaltenders wearing this pant.
Yeah.
A very, very popular pant, probably our most
Absolutely.
popular pant
Really?
For sure.
right now, and just one that I personally wear. I think Connor wears it.
Yep, absolutely.
And I've had zero issues with this pant, and with the integration, along with, I have the SLR3 chest protector currently, the integration is basically flawless, where you don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
So you're out there, the chest protector is protective, the chest protector is mobile, and you have zero issues with the integration. And it's just a winning combination. And I think that's part of the reason why we dominate in pro leagues around the globe is that the design of the pant and chest protector are mobility driven, protection driven, and goaltenders don't have to think about it. Once
Yeah.
they wear it, they know they like it, they know they're mobile, and they can have zero issues.
Yeah.
And that's kind of, we feel it when we have our new gear, we get our gear out there, I'm like, well, no issues today.
Yeah.
First time I wore it.
I think that's the key. If it just feels good out of the box, then you know you've got a winner.
Yeah, for sure. And like Jay was saying, the integration is so well done. It's one of those pieces where if you're doing a demo day or you're wearing something for the first time, you put it on, you wear it, and you kind of just forget about it. And it's that well done that you're not thinking about the gear while you're playing. It just works.
Yeah.
And it's just an ease of mind, and it's protective, and like Jay said, it's just very well done.
Yeah. So then, are these the V10?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So these are V10. So to be quite honest with you, there is quite a similarity between the two. The V10 doesn't come with an internal belt.
Yeah.
Okay. It has this back pad, more or less, that has the flex in it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you can see the bottom portion as well. And then we have a little bit of a tapered pant,
Yeah.
more or less, than, like Jay said, the more baggier pant than that one. It has the rounder hip pads on the front, and then obviously the protective thighs as well. More elastic on the front here rather than skate lace opening on the front, and then we just have the one hip tensioner on the front as well with the skate lace.
What's the difference of having like a rounder thigh protector versus a square? Just how it goes with your pads, or?
It's more or less just preference. So
Yeah.
this one here has like this cutout here
Yeah.
on the side as well. You could call it kind of tapers the hip a little bit,
Yeah.
where more or less the V10 just has its typical velocity kind of look on the front with the rounded flaps.
I think with segmentation in these hip areas is just so when you are down, it flexes with
Yeah.
you, right? Obviously,
Yeah.
which you need. So if this was just on both pants, if this was just flat, it didn't have any seams and any segmentation, it wouldn't flex and move as well with you. So this pant, with the double hip pads which is a common custom
Yeah.
upgrade, being stock. Again, something like right out of the box that you don't need to order custom because these pants are awesome as stock.
Such a heavily asked for modification that
Yeah.
we used to do all the time. We were like, let's just put it on stock.
Yeah.
And obviously give the people what they want.
Yeah, exactly. So is the SLR3 pant made with the idea that they're going to wear it with the SLR3 chest protector and vice versa? Although, just based on preference, you could do either one. So if I don't know, but I'm going to have a V10 chest protector, would I be...
Right, so I'll jump in quick here. One thing that I find when I'm fitting the pro guys that really makes a difference is the SLR3 pant there has a hip pad in it. This hip pad that's in it, it really does a great job, and it kind of gives you that, like Jay said, baggy, or if you want to call it boxy type of fit.
Yeah.
Where this one
so
here,
like these pads on the side. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So when you're doing RVH against the post or VH, you can really smack that hip against the post and really hug it, and you won't have any issues. Now with this V10, it's more of like our tapered fit, more of our streamlined pant.
Yeah.
So if a guy's looking he kind of wants to have like that loose leg gusset type of deal, where that hip pad isn't necessarily protruding inside the pant, then that would be the more or less distinguishing factor between the two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can definitely wear either chest protector with either pant, and
For sure.
I think it's comes down to personal preference. If you're getting this chest protector, your Velocity chest protector goalie, and you tuck, then you're going to need the space with the SLR family of pant.
Yeah.
Again, unless you go with a bigger size in that pant, which enables you to tuck. But you're going to tuck easier in this pant without the internal belt because it's removable. So again, it comes down to personal preference. We've got goalies, parents, and goaltenders who've been in the Velocity family of chest who don't want to change, and that's fine.
Yeah.
And then we have people who have an open mind and say, yeah, tell me about SLR3, and we'll make a decision. So I think they can be worn with both, and it comes down to personal preference.
Cool. Anything else the people need to know about
People need to know.
chest protectors and pants?
Just with like custom, like we said, you can go medium arms, large body, or however you want to kind of custom it up. Same with pants. There's a common thing where we'll do like a large pant, meaning the waist, and then they'll do like a medium length, or they'll do like an extra large length if they want the extra on the bottom. So that's definitely something that's not uncommon.
Yeah.
And then like Jay said, just with the opening for the SLR3 being really good for tucking, this is more or less these cutouts in the pant make it really good for tying it tight to yourself. That way you can wear the chest and arm outside the pant.
Yeah.
I think custom colors as well, right?
Yeah.
So we can have the colors of the rainbow in our chest protector. We can have all black, which a lot of us like. You play for a red and white team, you can have an all red chest protector. So that goes for pants. We're doing custom pants all the time with 2-inch stripes down the side, with custom colors, with
Stripes, logos,
We do it all.
names, yeah.
Do you have a lime green?
we have a lime green Gen Pro or Clarino in weave, but in terms of Connor would have to touch on in terms of the nylon. I don't know.
I mean, nylon's going to be a little tougher to get a lime green. I mean, it's ideal with color matching jerseys and uniforms and stuff on a regular basis. So, like when Dallas a couple years ago did that.
That's exactly the color
Right.
we
So
want,
we've done something like that before.
Yeah, give the people what they want.
That's right.
That's awesome. So Jay, the retail rep. Connor is the pro rep here at Vaughn. Let's just go to the source and get the scoop. Thanks, gang. See you. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today at Vaughn Custom Sports. If you liked this video, which I know you did because who doesn't like gear, give it a like. If you want to see exactly what's in my gear bag, you can click on this video here and check it out. I love you guys. I will see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.